Brought the first official meeting of Austin's new city council. Council members are looking at ways to restructure council meetings to make them more effective and easier for the public to be involved. They're also taking on the issue of affordability, and we all know it costs a lot to live in Austin, and most people agree affordable housing is one of the main issues in this community. But today the city council approved an affordability committee it hopes will help bring down the costs. KXAN's Sophia Beausoleil is live outside City Hall to show us how they plan to do that. Sophia?
Good evening. If you take a look behind me, you'll notice that the doors to the chamber are closed. That's because city council members are wrapping up their first meeting. And we wanted to know, how exactly does this new council plan to make Austin more affordable? Well, they said with today's meeting and having that committee, it's a step in the right direction, which includes Austin and Central Texas.
Austin is in affordable housing crisis.
One comment after another.
Help the people. They're drowning out there.
The issue of affordability kept coming up.
Homestead exemption, lower bus fares, those kinds of things that affect everybody's bottom line every month.
Freshman council member Delia Garza is sponsoring the Affordability Committee. It's made up of school districts, transportation, and government agencies in Austin, as well as Travis and Williamson Counties.
The goal is to bring all these taxing entities together and have real policy discussions and hopefully create great policies.
But not everyone agrees.
Right now it's 11 in favor of raising taxes, none in favor of lowering taxes. So to me, it's a little bit ridiculous.
Councilmember Don Zimmerman was the only member to vote against the committee. He doesn't believe it's balanced because there are no taxpayer advocacy groups at the table.
My reply was, we're all taxpayer advocates. That's why one of the reasons I ran for council was to represent the taxpayers.
And one specific example that Councilmember Garza brought up was the fact that the council could in place a homestead exemption, which would lower your property taxes. And the council also talked about Metro Rapid fares going down, also home care for your kids and having them with babysitters, lowering those costs. All things that they want the community to be a part of that conversation in the coming months. Reporting live from City Hall, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
The city's property tax rate has seen big changes in recent years. Looking closer at that, in 2009, the city's tax rate stood at just over 40 cents per $100 of property value. That rate rose noticeably, up around 25% by 2013. Last year, the city cut the tax rate for Austin property owners. Still, most people ended up paying more, and that is because property values keep rising in Austin. The median home value in Austin in 2009 was $190,000. And by last spring, that rose to more than $237,000. That's an increase of 20%, and that means your property tax bill would still go up, even if the tax rate went down.
Now.